Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Do you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for?
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the Unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked?
Drew Berman, do you think that works?
I think that works. And I am so ready to have some fun with this group. I got to tell you, I've been doing this a long time, Gina, and this is a fun, we've got a smart, good-looking, fun, talented, super connected group.
Our understudy of the day is the one and only Drew Berman, who is, like I said, one extraordinary super connector. You are so blessed. I'm so blessed to have him here today with us on the show.
I think you are the world's greatest introducer of fine folks. So I would say, Gina, take it away.
Our first guest is from Woodbridge, New Jersey, one of the Davids that are here right now. Partner and head of bankruptcy at Greenbaum, Rowe, Smith, and Davis Law, listed in the best lawyers in America and Federal Bar Association New Jersey chapter past president. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming Mr. David Bruck. David, what is a fun fact? Something like you don't normally share with people, something that is, new, personal to you. That could be fun.
So I just got back from my first vacation in 3 years because of the pandemic. And like you, Gina, I went to the Caribbean. And it was fantastic. Swimming, beach, great food, just a wonderful time.
Let's see who's next. We have from Fair Law, New Jersey. She's a CPA, founder and principal of Lefstein, I may be saying that wrong, Lefstein-Suchoff, featured on Fox News and MSNBC as a tax advisor. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Sandy Suchoff to The Real Raw.
And Sandy, what is your fun fact?
My fun fact is that I'm constantly engaging with CPA growers, processors, retails, and going to all cannabis events around the country, and everybody's smoking and getting stoned, and I'm straight as an arrow.
Welcome. Gina, who's next?
Next, we have a gentleman joining us from Houston, Texas. This man is a corporate attorney, financial advisor, private equity, real estate investor. Please, everyone join me in welcoming Ethan Gao to the Real Raw.
Thanks. Nice meeting everybody. Fun fact about me, I have 5 kids. I met my wife the first day of class at college, and I was 16 and a half and she was 18.
That is a super fun fact. Next up, Drew Berman, joining us from Holmdel, New Jersey, not far from where I sit at this moment in Rumson. This woman helped over 30 businesses offset annually over $1 million in energy costs, own a manufacturing company for 23 years, and is committed to cleaner air, water, and food for generations to come. Please, everyone join me in welcoming Loretta Ottinger to the Real Raw.
What is your fun fact, Loretta?
I recently got my certification to sail a 2-sail sailboat, 22-foot sloop. And my goal is when I retire to sail around the British Virgin Islands.
Well, welcome, Loretta. We are glad you're here. So next up, ladies and this New Jersey lawyer was the New Jersey Women Lawyers Association Nominations Committee co-director. She's a New Jersey NJ Biz Leaders in Law. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Michelle Schaap to the Real Raw.
Michelle, I know lawyers are fun. What's a fun fact?
Having nothing to do with the law, I teach snowboarding to people with special needs.
Oh, that is awesome.
That is cool. And
where's home, Michelle? Like, where you hail from? I don't have that information in front of me.
West Orange, New Jersey.
Wow, very cool. So where do you teach snowboarding?
In Windham, New York, up in the Catskills.
Beautiful.
That is extraordinary. That must bring you joy. It must be challenging mentally and physically. You must be able to see so much excitement from those folks that are trusting you. And I know how hard snowboarding is. And I can't wait for you to meet Sean, who's blind and he skis. So that is extraordinary. Thank you for sharing that. That means the world. I know that opens up your heart, keeps you physical, keeps you in nature, and to work with people who are potentially struggling in all areas. That is great. Good on you.
Incredible. Incredible. Thank you for your work. Next, joining us, not sure where from. Oh, again, however, you will tell us when I announce you. This man is known as the Health Insurance Bodyguard. He's a national sales director for the benefits management team and works with individuals and companies in all areas of health insurance. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Robert Homan to the Real Raw.
I'm from the greater Tampa Bay area of Florida and moved down here from Chicago in 1999 and haven't shoveled snow since. Pretty proud of that. But my fun fact, I used to have a 500-pound bench press and an 800-pound squat, but after 2 rotator cuff surgeries and 6 knee surgeries, I figured out to bodybuild in a smarter manner without destroying my joints.
Next, and our final guest of this day, Drew Berman. This gentleman from Ridgewood, not far from Sean Callaghy, not far from our Callaghy Law offices in Paramus, New Jersey, and our Unblinded offices. He is one of the managing attorneys at Nachman Polwani Zimmelbach. I'm sure I'm saying all those wrong, David. He's a preeminent international immigration and nationality lawyer assisting clients and with waivers, marriage cases, citizenship, etc., and has assisted tens of thousands of people getting U.S. jobs, working with several giant companies. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming David Nachman to the Real Raw.
Fun fact. First fun fact was that Michelle and I know each other for 35 years. Wow, that's amazing, right? But then I show my age. Second fun fact. Did anyone know that Canada is south of Detroit? I just found that out today. It's amazing. And third fun fact, which Drew and I have been talking about, is that I am a partner in a restaurant that has been around since the 2004, 2005.
Gina, are we ready to have fun?
We are ready to have some fun. Drew Berman, we're going to tell these folks what we're doing here and what's about to happen.
We all run businesses, we all have teams, we do a little bit of selling and marketing, and we deal with judges and juries, we deal with accountants and financial planners. How do we do it? One word: influence. And Sean Callaghy has been teaching the superpower of influence for 25 years. We're going to make it a game because we believe that lawyers and accountants and financial planners and business owners can have fun. So the game is going to be put the best up against the best. And the other 5 of you are going to be judges. You're going to see how they do.
Each participant will have 3 minutes, and then each judge, so as the judges, you're going to want to pay attention to how they're communicating and just give a little feedback, something they're doing well, something that they might optimize on in like 30 seconds. So now what we get to do is that they'll have Sandy and David go, play their 3 minutes from going from hello to yes. I get to be the role player. So you get to put me in whatever scenario, whatever is a meaningful yes that you seek generally to accelerate your business.
Can she be my PR person?
She can.
Sure.
And what is the yes you want her to say?
Objective is to take my firm to another level where I'm a household word, so to speak, in every cannabis business across the country.
You've got 3 minutes. You've got 2 judges watching. The clock's going to go on, and bring us in.
Hello.
Hey, Gina, it's Sandy Suchoff, CPA from the Cannabis CPAs. How are you?
Oh, hey, Sandy, I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
Good. I know you have a tremendous reputation and that you take people to the highest level possible. So I'm looking to seek out your services. Specifically, as you know, I have a well-known national cannabis CPA firm that helps growers, processors, and dispensaries across the country strategize under the current punitive tax laws. And we utilize our CFO services to increase their profit margins and cash flow. But I really want to increase my visibility. I really want to be, my goal in part is maybe be a keynote speaker at these cannabis expos that I do speak at around the country. But I don't want to be just one of the regular speakers. I want to be one of the top speakers. I want to be featured. One of the ways I thought to facilitate that is I am writing a book right now, how to grow a more profitable cannabis and hemp business. So what I'm looking is, will you be able to help guide us in that endeavor, to gain that kind of, I wouldn't say notoriety, but that kind of, presence, and fame around the country as a cannabis CPA and CFO for these, businesses, and take us to another level. And would writing a book be one of the ways to facilitate that, get to be a featured speaker rather just another speaker, and, getting your influence and your assistance on these matters. Are you taking on new clients right now?
All right, cool. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks for, calling me. I hear what you're saying. And I definitely, have had a ton of success in helping clients achieve exactly what it is you're looking for. What is it in me that you saw that you wanted to call me?
Well, I think a lot of your companies have grown tremendously. And, you've helped your clients close on a lot of sales, because, even if it's a professional service, effectively it is a sell. We are effectively selling ourselves, whether it be with our knowledge or with our sales skills. So I wanted you to help, me do things in alignment with the way that your successful clients have attained their growth in the same manners, with the same techniques, processes, and so forth.
Okay, understand. So yes, I would be thrilled to have a longer meeting with you so we can discuss it further and we can go over pricing, etc. I'm out of time right now. Does that sound good?
That sounds great. I thank you for your time.
So Dave, Gina could be anyone you want in the world. It could be a real situation that you're dealing with in life or biz, or it could be a pretend situation that you make up for practice. Who would you like Gina to be?
So Gina, I want you to be a potential new client.
Was this a setup call?
So if I was referred.
This will be a call that Gina makes to me.
Hi, is this David?
Yes. Hi, Gina. I know that you were, thanks for calling. I know that you were referred to me by one of my lawyers in the bankruptcy practice, and I certainly appreciate the referral. And I'd like to, in the time that we have, to basically go over a few things, tell you a little bit about myself, about my firm, about what we can do for you. And if that works out, if that sounds good to you, then the next step would be that you'd actually meet with me in my office, and we'd go over some of the facts, and I'd explain to you the bankruptcy process, as well as the cost of the bankruptcy process in terms of attorney's fees and other costs. Does that sound okay to you?
Yes, it does. It's a really scary time for me. I don't really know what, I didn't know what else to do, where to turn. You were highly recommended, of course. And, it's just, I'm scared. I'm scared, David.
I get it. I get it. You're not alone in that. But I want you to understand that the bankruptcy is not such a scary thing. In fact, it allows, the law allows you to get a fresh start in your economic life. And that's what I can help you with. I can explain the process to you. I'll be with you every inch of the way, and I'll bring you across the line, and you'll get what every debtor wants, which is a discharge from your debts. And I'm going to explain a little bit about myself and how I've been doing this, and about my firm, to make you as comfortable as possible with me, because I know this is a very, very, very delicate process for you. And I want you to feel confident that you can explore with me and share with me your personal financial details. It will remain confidential with me, but I will tell you that those financial details will be part of the bankruptcy process, and a judge will be able to look at them, and your creditors will be able to look at them. But nevertheless, we'll present it in a light which will allow you to get a discharge at the end. So about me, I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm the head of the bankruptcy group here at my firm. The firm is a full service firm. We've been in practice for over 100 years. We have thousands and thousands of satisfied clients. I myself have probably participated in several thousand cases during my career. And it's my hope that we'll have a good working relationship together, and that you'll come in and we can schedule a time for a meeting at your convenience.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that. I'll maybe next week. Does that sound good, David?
Sounds good.
So Rob, first you, sir. How did Sandy do?
All right, well, Sandy, first of all, I thought, given the circumstances, the high pressure, I could tell you were a little bit nervous, but you did an excellent job of getting your point across within the time frame. When you were asking your questions, however, I thought you could have been a little bit more succinct and precise.
Do you have a score?
Let's give her an 8.
1 to 10? 8. How did she do, Michelle? What did she do right? What could she do a little bit better?
I think you did a terrific job saying, oh my God, I'm supposed to assign Gina a role. I'm not sure what I want her to be. Exactly. And then once you decided, okay, she's going to be this, then you rolled with it. So I think that you rolled with it very quickly, and being able to think on your feet, is I did hear a couple of ums and uhs. And I think that is part and parcel of being nervous and not sure where you're going with something.
1 to 10, what rank you?
I'm going to follow the lead of Robert, and I'm going to go with the 8.
So Loretta, David is one of the most powerful lawyers in the state of New Jersey.
David, I thought you were great. You started off thanking, and you referenced who referred you, and you also said, I appreciate your call. The only thing I thought, and maybe it's because I'm not in your world, but she had no idea what your price was. So I thought, now if you make time with her, and let's say to get her out of bankruptcy, and I don't know how that works. So I was thinking maybe you should qualify it. That's really my only criticism. I thought,
thank you.
I thought a ranking for you was like 10.
David Nachman, what say you?
A couple of things clear to me. Incredible dedication. I felt your passion for what you do, which is something that's super important for what lawyers do. And I've noticed I'm doing it too. I actually moved the camera right in front now, so I'm looking into the camera, because when people see you like this, they're not sure what exactly you're looking at. So I thought you did a great job.
Thanks very much, David.
No problem. In the Olympic style of things, I'm give you I don't know if you can see that, a 9.
Yeah, pretty good.
Ethan, what say you about Sandy?
That was great. I mean, it showed a lot of expertise in that specific field, helping the clients, kind of enter into a relatively new space.
Okay, perfect. And a score 1 to 10?
10.
10, Sandy. Whoa. Wow, we've got a couple 10s on the board. It's going to be close. So Ethan, 30 seconds. What do you say about Sir Lawyer Dave?
I thought it was also extremely good. I've been in situations like that as the lawyer, and just the way the cadence of David's voice and the reassurance and all of that stuff with respect to the client makes them very comfortable in hiring David and his firm.
Awesome. So from one lawyer to another, what is your score? 1 to 10?
Also 10.
Whoa, we have perfect scores across the board, making it looks like, I think, Dave a slight margin winner victory. Are we done? Is that it? Does everyone?
We are definitely not done yet. We have one more cool, fun thing to do. I think we should put you on the hot seat next.
Me?
What do you guys think? Should we put Drew on the hot seat, and then somebody else has to go from hello to yes with Drew Berman, and it's his butt in the hot seat this time. What say you?
All right. So do I get to kind of mimic what either Dave or Sandy did?
I think so. Let's see. I'm going to go. How about this? So Dave and Sandy, you each had your scenarios. I am going to hold a number under my desk between 1 and 5. Whoever gets the closest to it. How about we do it like that, Drew?
That sounds fair.
And we will use the same scenario, but it's Drew that is in the position you were in before. So, Sandy, I'm holding a number from 1 to 5 under my desk.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. And David?
4.
Oh, brother. You guys both got the number on either side of my number 3. So let's see. Drew, thoughts? How do you want to do this now? But they both won that round. So
Loretta, should I be Dave or should I be Sandy in the exact situation?
Sandy.
All right, Sandy. I am going to be Sandy. I am going to be the cannabis CPA, and I am going to try to convince my publicist, to bring me to number 1 and crush it across the country as speaker, expert, guru in the cannabis world. And you, I'm going to have to go from hello to yes with you.
Who's you?
I'm Sandy.
Yeah.
And Sandy, you are going to be the publicist. And I'm going to try to convince you to go from hello to yes to bring me to number 1 across the country in the world of cannabis.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay. Let me get my cannabis hat on. It's my cannabis hat. And
it's not green enough. Okay.
It's not green enough. All right. Here we go. Sandy.
Hey, Drew. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm great. How can I help you?
Well, I wanted to reach out to you today. Your firm has quite an extraordinary reputation on building and branding speakers and authors. And I wanted to just connect with you because rumor has it you are the best at that. Is that actually true?
Yeah, I would say that's true.
And can I just ask you a quick question?
Certainly.
Why bring people into the speaking world? Why do you do what you do? What motivates you?
We like to see people succeed. When people succeed, we succeed. We thrive on that.
Extraordinary. And I might have an idea that I think could be a really potentially good fit. If you had an up and coming speaker that was destined for success, that had a super niche, what would a dream candidate be for you and your firm, for you to take them to number one? What would the perfect best situation be?
Someone who is driven, someone who's knowledgeable, and someone who won't let obstacles preclude them from forging forward.
Well, I so appreciate that, because I think the reason you have such a great reputation in the marketplace is because it sounds like you're honest. It sounds like you lead with heart, but you're also use words like driven and knowledgeable. And, you know, for someone to overcome obstacles, obviously it's not an easy journey to be number one. It's not an easy journey to crush it on stages. I want to explore something with you, and I think we have a unique niche here. And I know we only have another 30 or 60 seconds. Can I just share a little bit about me and my background, and see if maybe there's something we can do together?
Yes, I look forward to it. I'd like to hear that.
Awesome. Well, my name is Sandy, and I'm from New Jersey, and I actually happily married, and my husband and I are on a mission to really improve the quality of life around individuals, around businesses. And we saw not only a niche, but we've seen a super niche. We see a multi-million-dollar business that's merging, and it's affecting everybody from government to laws to how people pay taxes around it. And I'm actually honored to be the author of the rule book for all CPAs as it relates to the world of cannabis. And if you're open, I would just love to meet you for a cup of coffee, take 10, 15 minutes, and see if we can create a new super mega brand in an industry that's hot, and maybe take your firm to the next level as the leader in a marketplace with an expert that has over 25 years in helping businesses launch and grow and save money and make more money, and how to work properly with the IRS. Is it possible that we can meet for 10 or 15 minutes and discuss creating some kind of launch or perhaps some kind of partnership?
Yes, we recognize that the cannabis industry is an emerging market, a multi-million, soon to be multi-billion-dollar industry, and we'd love to find out more about what you want to do, and we'll learn how we can get you to that point. So we'll welcome the opportunity to meet with you and discuss this further.
Well, I appreciate your humility. I appreciate your tone. I appreciate your leadership and your reputation in the marketplace. And I will take you up on that. Let us connect, and let us meet, and let us explore. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Michelle, you've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I was given the task. How did I do, Michelle?
What Drew did, which I thought was very clever, is he sounded out Sandy. What did Sandy want? What would pique her interest? Why would she want to take on another client? And then Drew explained why he fit that mold, and in fact, more so. I thought that was a very smart approach. Not what I need, but what does Sandy want? And this is what I can do to give you what you want.
Michelle, your deep listening is profound. That is the exact reason and purpose we do this. We believe that everybody in the marketplace is at a default no. We believe that every conversation, there's a formula around how to go from hello to yes. I did the best I can to use that formula, but it's really 4 parts. It's developing emotional rapport, going from pain to yes, creating your own heroic, unique identity and bringing it forth at the right time, and then circling about and doing agreement formation. That is a proven 4-step process that we're all students of, and Sean's been teaching it for 25 years. So we honor each and every one of you for taking your time out today. We do hope you got some value, And we do hope this is the beginning. We don't want the 1 hour relationship. We want to go the distance with you for the next 10, 20 years in life and business and partnership and collaboration and ecosystem mergers. So Gina, you're amazing. I'm so honored to have the ability to co-host with someone as extraordinary as you. What happens now, Gina?
Thank you. Well, thanks. And thanks everyone. This was fun. Definitely appreciated hearing all about all of you. What Sean has created here has been so massively impactful for the people that have come through over, I think we're about 4,000 that have come through our doors since the pandemic hit, and Sean created this virtual gathering called The Real Raw, which has been massively influential and impactful for everyone. And Sean Callagy, like Tony Robbins said, that there is no one that leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. And if you don't know what he's up to, you should. Literally, Tony said that with his hand on his heart and his hand on Sean's heart. He sees what we're doing here, believes in what we're doing here. And so, we're always honored and grateful to have everyone come and be a part of it. And now you're all going to get invited to something we get to do every day called the Huddle. It's the Unblinded Huddle, where Sean comes and gets everybody really revved up for the day, causing massive acceleration for everyone that's a part of it. So you'll all receive an invitation. We'd love to see you in there. You get that for the next week, and come have some fun with us. That's every day at 8:30. And from here on out, Drew Berman, I'm going to kick it back to you for final, and then we can say goodbye to all these fine folks. So over to you, Drew Berman.
Final. It was my honor and pleasure to produce this show. I was able to handpick each and every one of you and have beautiful conversations, which we hope to explore and take a little deeper. I believe most of you have a strategy session set up with one of the co-founders of Unblinded, either Adam or Fernando, to talk about you and your business and what we could potentially do together. We're doing great things in the world. You're doing great things in the world. Maybe we can align somehow. So quick question, Loretta, when people say that Real Raw thing with Drew and Sean and Fernando and Gina, should I do it? Should I not do it? What would you say? Was that a yes? Was that a yes? It's awesome. We can't hear you. Nope, still can't hear you.
I saw some nodding and smiling, but there we go.
Yes.
Excellent. And Dave, both Daves, I see some smiling. I see some chest hair. Maybe we're going out to the barbecue or the beach. But David and David, if they say, hey, how was that thing? Was it cool? Was it fun? Would you give it a thumbs up? Would you say it was kind of neat?
Yeah, I would say a thumbs up. It was kind of neat.
Excellent. And Dave, number 2?
Nice way to spend the afternoon.
Outstanding.
All
and
good.
I see smiles from Sandy and Michelle and Ethan and Rob. Let's make us the beginning. Let's do some great things together. You all have really great, impactful, wonderful businesses. And through micro distinctions, through leadership, through influence, through self-mastery and process mastery, we can all grow our lives and businesses together. My honor and pleasure to co-host to you. Gina, thank you so much. And we will see you next time, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks. Bye for now.
Bye.